underway here on Tuesday night between the Checkers and Thunderbirds. Puljujärvi has it, pulls the trigger, and a quick shot. Puljujärvi back to Sortif. Kicked out to Skoog. Skoog drops this one. It's off of sticks. Comes out to Benning. Benning with a wrister. Saved by Ellis. Loose out in front. And it's kicked across. Face off in the left wing circle. Charlotte pulls the trigger. Saved by Ellis. Rebound chance as he comes over to his left. Into the neutral zone. Poked free. And the Checkers will go ahead, peel back to the bench for a change. 2 minutes and 10 seconds gone by. Here's a quick shot. Saved by Ellis. 17:43 left to go. Here in the first, no score. Checkers and Thunderbirds gives us a chance to take a look at our officials in this one. Thunderbirds as they try to work out. Good pressure in the offensive end. John Leonard has it, left wing corner. Feeds back to the point, shot in. Skate saved there by Ellis. Loose puck intercepted. Lockwood hard, comes out the other side. Grabbed here by Benning. Over to the left wing point. Havorka finds his man. Shot in. This one goes wide off the pads. He skates along the blue line. Now dumps in down below the goal line. Checkers buzzing here. Sortif with a wrister. Saved by Ellis off the glove. Puck is still live. Charlotte can keep the zone. There they come out to center. Criscolo takes it off the stick of Megna. Criscolo with a shot glove save. Ellis on the other side. Puljujärvi using his big body to protect the puck in the corner. Feeds this one out to the point. This one slapped in on goal. Saved by Ellis. A couple of red shirts skating right around one stick check. Through the neutral zone. Puljujärvi to the blue line. Kicks this one across. Okuliar with a shot. Saved by Ellis. And finally touched up by goal line. Rasmus Asplund out to CJ Smith at the center point. Benning over. Shot in. Saved by Ellis. Puck is loose and we'll get a whistle here as he covers up. 20 home. It's going to be taken away by Springfield, but they can't clear. Puljujärvi feeds this one back. Here's a long-range shot saved by Ellis. Rebound is there. It's kicked at, and the Thunderbirds can clear. Renewals are well underway as we look forward to the 2025-26 season. Head to Charlotte Checkers. Puck now. Back to C.J. Smith, center point to Benning, right dot. His shot in, saved by Ellis. Off the rebound. Springfield has it. Can they clear? Back behind the net, Corey Schooneman. He dances around a man. Loose puck. Checkers get control. Here's Kierstead into the high slot. Sortif on the backhand. Getting some help from Asplund. His rip. Off the pads of Ellis, going out across the blue line. Throws on the brakes, finds some open ice. Getting reinforcements. Over to the right point, long range shot saved by Ellis. Off his stick, loose in the right wing corner. Checkers get control. Okuliar pulls the trigger, high and wide. Down aloft, high in the air. Mike Benning, the second-year defenseman, slides this one over. Sort of high slot, dances his way in. Backhand chance saved by Ellis. Rebound is still loose in the trapezoid. Sortif dealing with Skinner. Harvey throws on the brakes, leads Sortif. He comes across the blue line. Sortif on his backhand, cuts out in front. Puck is loose. Swatted at, but knocked away. Taken on the right wall. Here's Okuliar. Long range shot saved by Ellis. Rebound chance, attempting to clear. It's cut down by Okuliar. Left wing dot. His shot saved by Ellis. Off of bodies, it rolls into the right point. To the right point, and Bjornfoot. He catches up to it on the right half wall. Charlotte will play this one in deep. Out in front, quick shot saved by Ellis, and he'll hang on. But some crisp passing there. The Checkers trying to wake up the sticks as Ellis makes a big stop off that left-hand post. That one all the way around. Now the Checkers at center. From the red line, they'll flip this one high in the air. It's gloved down by Ellis just in front of his blue paint. Banks this one away from him. Riley Hughes with a great backhand pass onto the stick of Zabane. Zabane across the blue line. Finds his man. Here's Benning with a shot saved by Ellis off the right shoulder. It's Leonard. Back to the blue line and Carrick. Leonard gets it right back. Finds his man. Here's a quick shot saved by Ellis. He'll hang on right on the doorstep. Have it now in the neutral zone after some errant passing by the T-Birds. They dump in, right wing side. Here's Bezo. Sharp angle shot kicked aside by Ellis. To the zone. Left wing side, down below the goal line. Looking for the wraparound. It's swatted free. Here's Kierstead. He walks up, blasts, blocked away. Now Okuliar, right wing wall. Over to Kierstead. The wind and blast. Glove save. Ellis, he'll hang on.
Eds has you covered. Indoor and outdoor seating, televisions for the biggest games, and of course, the coldest brew.
But I believe it was Alexandrov. We'll get some clarification on that as the Checkers are trying to work this one in deep. Asplund wins the draw clean. Kicks back to the point. Carrick has it. Right wing side. Down to Leonard. Base of the right wing circle. Shot in. Saved by Ellis, and he'll hang on. Up high, and the Checkers work their way in. Here's a shot. This one's tipped up and over the crossbar. Taken here by Sortif, right wing point. Over to his man Okuliar. Up to Smith, right wing circle. Throws that one through the slot. It rattles all the way off of bodies into the
Now through center comes Fabian Lysell. Lysell through the middle. Georgi Merkulov right down Main Street. Cuts in a forehander. Ellis the save on a good early test. So don't believe he'll be a candidate for a scrap, but Cale Kessie certainly no stranger to that. As Ellis makes another save with the blocker as he comes out to challenge. And Farinacci all battling for it. Farinacci got body position, got it out of the pile. VL now tangled up with McEachran, turned over in the slot. A turnaround bid by Pitlick is fought off by the right arm of Ellis. Gassell slips his way through the neutral zone, now across the T-Bird blue. He'll leave it left side. Wallstrom, a shot blocker, save Ellis. There was a rebound. T-Birds take front. Ashbrook clearing it ahead. Schuneman trying to hold it, but it's poked past him by Kuntar. Harrington trying to backtrack. Kuntar breaking in. A one-hand bid. Ellis, the glove save, and a cover to stop. One by Koska-Maki. Alec will bank it ahead, but turned it over. Nelson into the slot with a Jackson. Nelson got it on net. A save made by Ellis. Rebound came out in front, and Ellis pounces on top of it. Great job by both Harrington and Gel with the Wheeling Nailers, the Pittsburgh Penguin affiliates, as he springs it up ice to Kuntar off the left wing. A wrist shot, kick save. Ellis, big rebound put wide on the backhand by Abate. Position tipped into the slot. Farinacci after it. Farinacci back across the crease, and Pitlick was there but couldn't get a shot away. And then from the wall, Warner just trying to get it back on the target. Ellis comes into a roadblock in the form of his fellow Swede Johannesson. Puck still gets to the slot. Wallstrom turns and fires, and getting a piece with the stick was Ellis. Active point position for Callahan. Has to settle the rolling puck down, and now will send it in around the net. Ashbrook waiting for it, trying to jam it in front. Ellis with paddle down makes the save. Out the near side, Pitlick around a check of loop in center. Up the left wing, Lysell trying to get a step on Johannesson. Angle shot off the glove of Ellis. Rebound swarmed and taken away from danger, but stuck in neutral offensively in this game. The L in the slot. Farinacci with space, shoots, save made Ellis. There was a rebound in front. Pitlick able to retrieve in the corner. Kuntar and Harrington have each other pretty tied up in front. Callahan now a flipper from the point. Ellis the save. He left a rebound. It's still sitting loose, and Ellis with his back. This one in the right wing circle. Farinacci wins it back. Warner a shot off the knob of a stick of Ellis. Might have been going high anyway. The L now off the left wing. King and Nelson get a bit of a chat. Bruins doing the draw. Warner with it from the right point, flipping one to the front. Ellis took a look behind him. It's still loose. Ellis with paddle down, can't get it covered. Second try. Ellis has it this time on Nelson. And again, you wonder if all of this should have even happened after the period. Again, the T-Birds, well, it's been a consistent problem for them, these defensive zone draws, and it nearly bit them here. It's Nelson, who just cannot buy a goal so far this year. None of them in 25 games, although he did score his first ever in this building at the AHL. Curling to the inside away from Pekka. Good rotation over by Lupa, now loose on the right wing side. Duran shoots! It was blocked, but there will be a penalty. As Lysell went tumbling in, together in quite a battle. Now Merkulov will feed it back for Ryan Mast. Pass ahead, made its way through Alexandra, but now Lysell tipping the shoulder left side. Deals it back, one-timer Brunet, seen all the way by Ellis. Has continued to be sturdy in that Springfield net. Merkulov trying to lay one right into the paint. Lysell had his stick taken out of his hands. Bruins hold the zone. Mast right corner slips one in front. Ellis with the stick deflects it out to the point. Brunet dancing into the slot now left side, slipping it toward the front. Merkulov couldn't get a shot off the T-Bird zone right side. Georgi Merkulov dancing to the wall, feeds back in the slot off the bench. Comes Warner left side in the slot. Lysell with room, shoots a stick save made by Ellis. Callahan fires off the outside of the net. So gave it up to VL, centering pass in front. Malmstrom deflects it to the far wall and then took a big hit from Pitlick in the process. Pitlick now in front, turns and shoots. Ellis the save, and it's pulled off the line by McEachran. Ellis still scrambling. Left wing corner, Farinacci, a shot shut down by Ellis. Farinacci staying after it. Pitlick in the slot, turning VL, shot blocked. It's absorbed much of a hit from Skinner, but presses on and got to it ahead of Dickinson. Kuntar to the inside, got loose and fired, but Ellis square to the shot, does not give up a rebound. Sell. Now Callahan up into the rush. Moving in with Merkulov on the crisscross. Merkulov with it right side. Merkulov the shot blocker save made by Ellis. Sneaky attempt there from Merkulov, the man who does a good job to run VL off course. Kept in at the right point by Sweezy. Lysell trying to get back into the slot. Long shot sticked away by Ellis. He'll grab it off the end boards with his mitt and get a whistle to stop play down the stretch. T-Birds still cling to a one-goal advantage. Both teams have come dangerously close in the third to adding to their totals. Ellis another save here on a relatively easy off King. Bussy now following his team up the ice. 5-on-4 now, a 6-on-4 for the Bruins. Merkulov right corner, slits it in front, save made Ellis. Point blank range on Lysell. Merkulov again on it left side. Handing to Lysell, to the point Brunet. Brunet on the right, Wahlstrom, his shot grabbed and held by Ellis. 1:34 remains. Brunet across for Lysell. Lysell back for Brunet, top of the umbrella, right side Merkulov has Pitlick in the bumper. Merkulov in low VL trying to force feed the front. Harrington gets on all fours to shoot him and he got handcuffed a bit. 3 Bruins arrive to him, puck comes out front, Brunet the shot, Ellis the shoulder save. Now VL right wing corner around the net for Pitlick. Lysell left side to the point, Brunet again. Frederick Brunet on the right for Merkulov, and now Brunet again, left side one-timer, Wahlstrom right into the midsection of Ellis. There was nobody in front of Ellis's vision. 33 right wing Merkulov, Merkulov in low VL, VL without anywhere to go with it, weaves it back in front, jams it, save made Ellis, rebound loose in the pile, pulled out by McEachran, not out of the zone, Brunet across Wahlstrom, Wahlstrom the shot, stick save made by Ellis, back in front it comes, blocked by